Every word counts.
Hey, boss, you know me. I'm all ears.
It's what's between the ears that worries me.
Hey, you said you're gonna stop.
Hey, don't take it personally. I'm just making another joke. No big deal, huh? Now listen. Rule number 1. Never kill the goose that lays the golden egg.
Alex Wheeler's the goose, right?
On target, right?
But you said, you know, assassination.
Assassination attempt.
Right.
You got it?
No.
What's the problem?
Well, first you say we can't assassinate the goose with the golden egg, and then you say that's exactly what we're gonna do.
We're going to attempt to assassinate him. Now, you got it?
And if we're lucky, we get him.
No, if we're lucky, we don't. Look, you're gonna fire a shot at him, but miss. Then I'm gonna step in there and protect him. You know, get him to duck and then take credit for saving his life. That's my ticket back to the top of the world.
Hell, boss, them cops catch me shooting at him, and they ain't gonna care whether I hit him or not. And that'll be my one ticket back to Huntsville. One way for sure. I spent 3 years behind bars just because I borrowed a lousy car. This time, they'll never let me out.
Hey, look, the grand prize is a ticket back to the slammer. But not for you, pal. Because I got a fall guy all picked out. That's why I got myself a job at KVIK. I'm going to get close to the guy who's going to take the rap for this one. Our hero.
Who's our hero?
A hero I owe a lot to. Guy who's been gunning for Wheeler so long that nobody will be surprised when he finally pulls the trigger. A hero named Justin Marsh.
I'm not very proud of this thought, Iris, but I have to speak honestly.
Of course.
This rift between Dennis and Dawn, I don't think it's unfortunate. I've gotten to know Dennis rather well, and I've come to feel that Dawn is wrong for him. She may be my sister, but in all honesty, Iris, I feel she is absolutely wrong for Dennis. She's temperamental, standoffish, completely unreasonable. Why, she's even poisoned Dennis's mind against Alex. Can you imagine that? Against his own father.
Stepfather. Stepfather to be.
Oh, Iris. You can trust me. Alex is Dennis's father, isn't he?
Until Dennis's party, I thought I'd covered that secret very well. How did you find out?
Well, abstract math bores me to tears, but I've always been pretty good at addition. I just put 25 and 25 together. Your years apart, Dennis's age, added 9 months, and voila. Alex is a daddy.
You make it sound like child's play.
Oh, of course, I added Elliot's little bit of info that you two were married in a rush. And then your little slip of the tongue the other day about Dennis being with his father. Alex. But it wasn't that difficult.
You didn't tell Elliot, did you?
No.
Oh, thank heavens. I don't know what his reaction would be.
You know, Iris, I somehow feel that this attachment to Alex has fogged your vision.
Oh, if anything, it's cleared my vision.
Not when it comes to your own self-interest. You do want Alex and Dennis together, don't you?
Of course I do.
Elliot showing up at this exact moment only complicates matters.
Yes. Years ago, when Dennis had a bad heart condition, all Elliot could think about was having an affair with another woman. And now that Dennis doesn't need him, Elliot falls around his neck
like a long-lost father who should stay lost. But you're right. Elliot is grabbing at Dennis like a lifebuoy. But he won't save himself. He'll just bring Dennis, Alex, and you down with him. You have got to break his hold, Iris.
How?
By letting him know that Dennis isn't his son.
Oh, no, I could never do that.
Oh, well, I wouldn't expect you to. But what if I did it for you?
I don't know what to say.
It's easy, Iris. Just say, Paige, I leave everything in your hands.
Oh, but this is such a delicate affair. Elliot, Dennis, this could wreck their lives, not to mention mine.
All the more reason to leave it in the hands of a disinterested third party, Iris. But not one who is too disinterested.
No, it's just too private, too personal.
Privacy and discretion guaranteed. No job too large, too small. Page Marshall, fixer of broken relationships par excellence. Also breaker of fixed relationships.
But I still don't understand why you...
You're looking for an ulterior motive. Well, I could say that it's out of the goodness of my heart, but the truth is I do have another reason.
Yes.
Well, do you know about my predecessor here at the club, Clipper Curtis? One-time football hero, one-time manager of the club, all-time rat extraordinaire.
Of course. Alex fired him for very good reasons.
True. But Alex fired him once before for very good reasons. Clipper, however, seems to be made out of rubber and bounced up 50 stories right back into the club. Of course, thanks to Miss Terry Decker.
And you're afraid he might do that again?
Oh, maybe it's just paranoia, Iris, but for a dumb jock, Clipper has some remarkable comeback powers. I want to make myself invaluable to Alex. And that way, Miss Terry won't be able to get me out of my position.
This job means that much to you?
Not the job, Iris, the place. Being at the top. When I play King of the Mountain, nobody pushes me off. And when I'm up here and I see a star passing by, I grab out and reach it. And I was that close when my daddy died. And nobody's gonna take it away from me again.
I see. But I think you're exaggerating your insecurity. Alex wouldn't be so callous.
It's a rough world out there, Iris.
Do you really think you can bring Alex and Dennis together?
Look at my record. You barely got them to say hello. I got them to the same party and they were talking to each other. And I've also put a damper on Dawn's influence over Dennis, too. But as long as Elliot is in Houston...
Yes, there's no hope for further progress. Alex and I will be married on the 21st.
Then we're working against a deadline, too. And Vicky has given Elliot some excellent reasons to stay in Houston. So we'll just have to do her one better, won't we? Oh, don't worry, Iris. Just leave it to me. I'll make Elliot want to leave Houston for good.